Here's Trae Young. Step back two goes down. So you
want to dance with Vincent? Well, he's not going to get a chance because it's Hero now on the switch. Young, step back, Jay.
Switch. Tough assignment for marketing. Young makes his move. Step back. That's a two-pointer. Got it.
From the Wab, and you said he was the star. He was the unsung hero of this last win.
Young shakes Garuba.
Games played, and maybe you want to up the number of games played to make someone qualify, and I can definitely understand that.
Step back, that's 3-ball number 156, and again they're starting to drop here with regularity over the last couple of minutes. The step back long two, toe on the line. Young, number 4. Trae Young, this one's going up and in.
During the middle of the season, 71-63. Trae lets it go and gets it up. And of course, his tag team partner hasn't been heard from lately either, in Irving. Trae from the top. Yes.
The big make.
Young pressured by Okoro, uses the Kongwu screen, doesn't need much light as Trae Young.
Impressive. One more good season of footwork.
Yes.
And, just being able to recognize what's going on around him.
Young looks to turn the corner on Brown, goes back the other way, steps back, fires a three. Pretty move.
You got to go be kind of tricky with him as Krejci was.
And Young on the step back in these 6 games this year. 4 back in December when Rick Carlisle was out due to COVID protocol. There's a 3 by 14 from three-point range. Young has 2 of them. He's inside the arc and rattles it home.
On the glass, a big offensive rebound there. Here's Trae on the baseline. Step back corner. A 2 is good. 5-0 Atlanta.
Young working out of the half court, trying to shake his defender. Gets another screen. Left alone. Hurt him again. Thing was on a rope. Trae Young working against Bagley. Step back. Trae. Bucket. Well, Isaiah Stewart's got to stay with him. Stu, keep in front of you. Young pulls up on him. Switch, now Bagley on Young. 3 different Pistons have covered Young on this possession. Step back triple. No, long two.
Burks takes the hit there and able to kind of contort his body for the finish.
Trae Young, and then 3-point opportunity. Longest 2 possible. Trae Young hitting.
Offensively in the offensive rating at 115. Defensively 27th at 115. Young a step back for the gap. So they clear Greg Brown out on the baseline to give Brandon the ability to be a threat on the right side of the floor.
Final minute in Atlanta of the first half. Step back Young.
That's the first thing you got to find out. And see the length.
It was an early time to challenge. Again, it wasn't taking points off the board. It wasn't putting free throws up there as Young made a 3 against the Wizards and kind of sarcastically applauded after a couple of tough shooting nights. It's good to see him get that.
Trae Young was guarding Coffee. He elected to go under the screen, and Coffee loaded up and knocked it down. And Trae Young.
So far, Bucks have been in complete control. And just as I say that,
Young picked up by Isaiah Stewart. He'll step back, gun a 3, and it's through.
Down in a couple of weeks. Now it's Trae Young against Gafford. Young will step back for a 3. Wow.
You want to be solid right here. If they set a ball pick, you want to switch and get up.
Trae Young.
That's number 4 in the league at 12.1. Trae for big point. Oh, he's been huge in the 4th quarter. Trae with a head fake. 3-ball. Bingo! Trae! Kobe White defending. Trae. Side cleared out for him. Good again! Another!
Young, he's going to shoot this.
And that's why you're a Hall of Famer. He's combining for 17 straight points. And now Williams into the act. Young, step back. He is good.
And he's scoring right now.
Trae. Up and in. Trae. Steps back. Connects.
A little bit too much to try to find the offense, and that's not working for him.
Trae nails a 3. It's the first long ball of the night by 4 Cavs. Crossover. Trae firing. Connected. 20 points and 7 assists for Darius Garland. We've still got 7:40 left in the third. Trae answers with
mismatch that they might be able to exploit on the surface. Trae Young fires over Horford, and it's nothing about the Phoenix Suns. The most consistent team, I think, this year. Trae Young from downtown.
21 now as Young brings it back. He fires from 3. And Trae ever to have 30 points and 15 assists in the same game. Trae Young.
That has come in for the first time for Indiana. Young will play the All-Star game in Cleveland, and he...
Trae Young 2 for 11, 0 for 4 from 3, 9 points, step back 2, his money, his third bucket.
Through 9 for sure in the East. Here's Trae Young, jumper good. So
when they lead after 3 quarters, they have not lost this year.
Young for 3, got it.
You get the lead back. Trae comes off the screen. Step back on Reeves. Good!
Another free throw.
And which Trae made. 119-116. Step back 3. Bottom.
Abby Chin. State Farm Arena here in Atlanta, Georgia. There's Young, and he drains old 18. 2 for 15, Boston from beyond the arc. Meanwhile, Young here in the second. Young.
The others turnovers. Hawks average a league low 12.4 turnovers per game. Wow. Trae Young. We'll get into that in a moment. I'm sure Ashley has more than enough to get us through. Young rattles in another 3. Game. Young, a step back. Man, he's got quick feet.
So hard to become accustomed to, yeah, he's a left-hand guy, but you shade the left hand, just comfortable with the right.
5 on the shot clock. Trae backs up against Karl Anthony. And connects.
And you can extend the lead to make it to where it could be over early, or you could give them life and make them think they got a shot.
Oh, man.
Great defense there by Matthews on Trae Young. Really shut the door. Force him to 3, and that's how we end.
Young has the logo shot, so he's got the infinite range.
Fakes. Trae, end of the clock, step back for 3, bottom. And has taken the starch out of the crowd. Trae will connect on the 3 ball.
Here's Young. Butler, the primary defender on Trae Young right now. And the power game, he has 5. The Heat lead by 16.
Isolation basketball court, weights, cryotherapy, everything, and a soft.
But it just was weird, like it just felt bad because I hate that I'm not actually in
the pigeon toes. Right now, he puts those pigeon toes to work on Trae Young, who will snap back for 3. Trae Young.
Okay. Oh my God, he hammered that one. The big fella throws the hammer down.
Trae Young step back. That's
2 over the misguided 3, and that's how we're going to win.
Young over Goodwin and Markkanen. Young with a step back. It's a 2.
That's why he's one of the best rebounders in the league and basket defenders.
Good job by Capella.
Young gives the Hawks the
like a campfire.
Like I got some residents here.
Yeah, like Yellowstone, baby. Yellowstone,
hey, man,
baby.
the season finale is coming up. There's Trae Young with
Career high for the 3rd-year man out of Duke. The 22-year-old. Young shook the defender.
Off at home to Houston. Young shooting over the top of Okeke. 10 points.
Christopher defending Trae Young. Young the pullback. Oh, he lost him. Then he made the 3. Durant got fined for them.
Yeah, well, I like Durant's reaction. He said, man, I've known Trae since he was 10 years old.
Wow. Another one.
He's almost smirking a little bit. He knows. And Tate's got to get his hands out of there. He still had him in there a little bit.
Tough pullback.
Good wall from Gallinari. Took Tate from bump.
Another pullback for Trae Young. Another make from 3.
DJ Augustine.
Young.
Well, don't leave him.
But Dickie V and his family right out in front. And you got to love the court.
Trae Young.
2-point game. Young. Always looking for Trae Young. Has Oubre on him. That's a two. That's a two. That is a long two.
Mid-range. Good. Trae Young. From Niang. Just 25% from downtown so far for Philly. Young. Good.
For win number 6. I'm just going for win number 6. That's pretty funny.
Trae with the long three. And
kick the ball out. Good stuff, guys. Keep it up.
Oh, Trae going to work. Yes! To take Bogey's place, shifts Herter back to a two-guard spot. Trae with a long one, and it's good.
Here at home is D'Anthony.
36% from beyond the arc. Young, a step back three, hasn't answered. Trae Young.
Into this quick dribble handoff situations that have been tough for the Grizzlies to stop, and they continue.
Capella just does a phenomenal job on the defensive glass, boxing out, not allowing Jakob to sneak in there.
6:19 to go in the third.
Showed off that soft touch. Couldn't quite find the bottom.
Young going. Yes, but it's spun the right way. Another points in the paint for the Thunder as Young comes. My goodness, that's why the score is so high.
Good closeout by Dort. Forced the adjustment by.
And get everybody swimming in the same direction, which they are right now.
Well, a young team that continues to learn.
Trae, step back, drills it, unanswered by the Hornets. Step back for Trae, good.
Another switch there.
Trae, got it! Into period 3. Trae for 3.
We do say that every game, don't we?
At some point.
Trae Young. Wow. I mean,
they scored 37 points in that third quarter. How about that?
Defensive scheme.
8-0 Hawks run here so far. Oh, that's a logo try. That's a logo try.
Effectiveness has been outstanding. So, I'm making the early case for him. Obviously, we have a ton of games to go. But
Trae draws the big out to the wing. Shoots over it. And nothing but net. Trae. Step back, fires, hits. Trae, you should
raise the money, empty it out, and start over next year.
And that's the most they've ever granted. It's amazing.
It's over. Now they're not getting the view that they're used to getting, and they are struggling. It is a very difficult shot.
Young gets a switch and just Cam Johnson out there along with Campaign, Devin Booker, Frank Kaminsky. Young, deep three on the way. Yes, a week. Young in the drive and the crossover. Step back 18-footer, got it.
Good flow to this first quarter here in Brooklyn. Young with a step back against Griffin. Knocks it down the 3.
Trae Young pulls up from 18.
Knows how to play. 7:45 to play in the half. Trae Young for 3. Stephen Lee chasing Young, but Trae Young stopped.
Basket, and we got to pick up that defensive rebound, though, guys. If he misses a shot, he'll make you pay otherwise, just like that. Give him some.
Achilles soreness dating back to last season. Under a minute left, first half. That's 9. That's pretty. Trae